So we're back out here in the Kime Hall courtyard dealing with the pond that we have out here. We have some fun circumstances with us. We have a pond feature as well as behind me the pondless feature. So as with any pond, there's no such thing as no or low maintenance. They take quite a bit of work to deal with in cleaning, regular maintenance annually or twice a year. And then like in our case where we have some wildlife, some fish and turtles, maintenance kind of upsteps a little bit there as well. The problem that we're dealing with today is that in the lower section, the pondless feature started becoming a ponded feature. And the problem was that the rocks acted like a screen or a mesh, and with blown in debris, leaf debris, soil residue from plants getting blown in, algae growth that had come down the falls and into that pondless feature started blocking up those rocks, and they ended up acting like a screen and filled in. And then as we could tell over a couple weeks, the water level started getting higher and higher, and to the point that our liner that only went up so high, the water flew over the top and then started draining out our reservoir underneath of us. Ended up running the pump dry, and luckily with newer pumps today, they have a fail-safe that they'll shut off themselves. So it was we saved the pump, but we still have to deal with the issue. And the resolution for that we're doing today is we're digging out this bottom basin to the point that we can tell that the rocks aren't plugged up anymore. You can tell leaf debris and just kind of a slime gets in between those rocks into those pore spaces and just builds up and then eventually plugs it up. And with any screen or filter and any type of appliance or anything, it needs regular maintenance and cleaned out regularly. So today we're digging that out. We're gonna lay the rocks out over the pavement or the sidewalk, take it with the hose and kind of wash them all off, clean them up. That way we'll get some nice color back to them. We'll put it back into it, kind of reset the liners, and then reset the rock walls and everything to how we like. Over time, those rocks do kind of, gravity has an effect and they'll settle down. So we'll kind of pull everything back up, reset everything, and then get that pond back up and running. So as a homeowner with a pond or a pondless feature, what you're going to be looking for is water level differences is the big key for any pump issues or any clogs or liner issues. If you have big liner drops or water line drops, you might have a leak somewhere. You might have, like in our case, where the rocks got plugged up and are running over the liner. And then in case of like plant material in the pond, you might actually have a puncture in the liner. So with any pond, they're not low maintenance and there's no such thing as no maintenance. So you got to be checking your pond regularly, doing scheduled clean outs and maintenance, checking your pumps, checking your falls, and of course cleaning out any pondless feature so that way you don't have any water loss issues.